Hello, candidates. Today it must be 22nd morning, say around 2:30 or so. Yeah. Now I wanted to share with you some of the say questions that were asked in last 2 3 days in the various centers. One center, New Delhi center, the GD group discussion was should quality education be provided free of cost by the free of cost to all by the government. So this was the topic given in for GD. Yeah, 1 minute. I'll just check up about the sound, then come back to you. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just check up about the sound. Hello. Yeah, it's okay. Fine. It's coming correctly. Yeah. Now, I was just telling you about the group discussion exercise. Should quality education be provided free of cost to all by the government? Then, group exercise was priorities on social media security aspects of an organization. What priorities that the organization should show in respect of social media security? Of course, various points have not been given here by that candidate, and for that candidate he has already been selected as say IDBI as a assistant manager. Today only results have come, and when I asked him about the questions, he is telling the questions were basic in nature, like why he left the job. He was in an IT company, he left that job. Then why banking, what his father is doing, and the current affairs news, and normal HR questions only they asked. It seems they also asked about, say, uh, United Nations. When it was founded, how many members are there, and how many founding members were there at the time of creation of, say, United Nations in the year 1945. Please check up. Also, there were some questions regarding should meeting of finance minister, recent meeting of finance minister with the banking persons, about that also they asked. These were the questions asked for one candidate in New Delhi center recently. And now let us go to other centers from where I have received. I have collected the questions. So let me tell you about the questions that have come to me. And it's okay. Some of them are in Hindi. For me, I will read out as it is, and I'm sure you will try to make out from that. So this is about further questions. Yeah. This is in Lucknow. The I think date was 21st or so. The GD topic was RERA, Real Estate Regulation Act. In fact, we discussed about this today morning. In fact, I was telling you I'm not very much aware of. So this candidate also says I was knowing nothing about this topic. So GD Utna Acha Nagi Giya. This candidate says GE was good though सबको अपनी फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी बताने के लिए कहा गया एंड देन एक्सप्लेन भी करनी थी देन सेकंड देन लास्ट लाइक दैट बट दिस ग्रुप एक्सरसाइज इंडिविजुअली सबके ओपिनियन पूछ रहे थे सो आई थिंक सबका सेम री ना रा सेम ही रहा होगा this boy or girl has not given the topic also. Topic दिया है? हाँ, correct, दिया है. Topic was what should be done to curb child abuse. What should be done to curb child abuse? Of course, luckily, this candidate has given some points, raise awareness about this, better education, recognize the sign, a report, form a local group in area or locality, offer counseling, documenting the cases. 7 points they are given. The candidates were asked to first rate it individually. Later on, they were asked to discuss in groups. Compared to the topic that was given for them, RERA, Real Estate Regulation Act, this would have been easy for them. And this candidate, it seems he was in panel one of, say, panel one of that particular place, that is Lucknow. And the questions asked were, first question asked to him was, are you nervous? The candidate says, yes, a bit, madam. A bit, madam. He is telling, yes, madam, thoda nervous hai. Are you doing anywhere job currently? Candidate says, no, madam. No, madam. Then question, when did you graduate? The candidate answers, ma'am, 2018. Okay, you have graduated from National Institute of Technology, that is NIT, right? It's a very good college. So why are you not employed? What are you doing here? Candidate answers, lack of jobs in engineering, especially my stream companies mostly take from gate, etc. I also added that I think I was not fit for the core sectors. Okay, this is what this candidate says. And questions were few cross questions on that. They said you have scored 76% in graduation. That is a very good marks. Then why do you feel so? That is, why do you feel that you are not feel fit for that field? Question, you were very active in your college, held various positions of responsibility, stood first in mad ads, etc. Because he has probably given in that biodata. Then he says, yes, sir, those things taught me a lot, starting from spoken English, communication, interpersonal skills, teamwork. ये सब हमको ओ सीखा. This candidate is telling like that. Next question was, so you were not good in English before? Answer, no, sir. I was an Hindi medium student. I spent starting 1 to 2 years of my college life learning that, namely spoken English. Then why did you fill English as your preference column of GD and personal interview form? You could have filled Hindi here. Sir, I feel that now I am able to communicate in English. I have learnt that much. Madam says, that's good. You are trying to be better. Then this boy says, thank you, ma'am. Then next question was asked, what have you prepared for interview? What have you prepared for interview? Ma'am, some current issues and banking topics. Question, Section 2 of RBI Act 1934 tells us what? Answer, sir, it tells us about scheduled and non-scheduled banks. Correct answer is the definition of various banking activities and terminologies are written there. Correct answer is where definitions of various banking activities, terminologies are written there. Next question was how these banks are differentiated. Any ideas? I don't know it, sir, but I think it may be because of CRR, SLR, and other regulatory compliances. He laughed, and I again said smilingly that I don't know. Next question was, you have 94% in your 12th. You must have been placed in state merit list. Answer, no, sir, I was not in state merit list, but I was 21st in district merit list. Oh, what were your subjects in 12th? Answer, Hindi, physics, chemistry, maths, and computer, sir. That means English was not there? I don't know. Okay. Probably English was not there. Okay. Next question was, you were having Hindi as one of your subjects. When is Hindi Day celebrated? Candidate answered 14 September. We celebrated it recently. And World Hindi Day, candidate says, sir, 10th January. Next candidate was asked, do you think English is important over Hindi? Regarding my academics BTech, answer this boy gave, sir, I personally don't feel like that. But the course I opted for I was totally in English. So English is important. Then the question was asked, a light Tejas, a lightweight aircraft, recently achieved some milestone. Do you know about that? Tejas, a lightweight aircraft, recently achieved some milestone. And the candidate answers, sorry, I don't know. Next question was, so now you want to join banking? Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you. So that was the interview of that one person candidate. Now we have another list of questions that is from Bhubaneswar, that is also on 21/9. Does India need smart cities? GD topic. Does India need smart cities? I think this has been given in Lucknow also. Could not come to consensus, but had a very healthy and well mannered discussion. I contributed 6 times. Group exercise was prioritization of points for reduction of air pollution at Delhi NCR region. We came to consensus in 9 minutes. Then we further discussed if it is correct or not. I anchored the discussion in between. So 9 minutes itself they reached. Then the interview experience in Bhubaneswar. Tell us about the type of bridges, because this candidate was a civil engineer. Type of bridges. Then candidate could not answer it. Then what is cantilever? Answered. And the third question was London Bridge is what type of bridge? I said I don't know. Then tell us about all the announcements by our finance minister. Answered fluently. Next question was NPA. Answered. Sixth, next question was how loss occurs from NPA with an example. Answered. How can your engineering study help in banking? Answered. How NPA accounts in agriculture? Answered. What is Article 35A? These are the questions that were asked to the candidate. Candidate, those who are listening to this, if you do not know the answer for some articles, make a search in Google and you may be able to get it. For example, Article 35A, then that Schedule 2, that one, RBI Act, previous one. And if there is any civil engineering candidate, please check up with what is that types of bridges, cantilever, London Bridge, and all that. Even in mock interview to some candidates, I was asking about, say, tunneling. Probably it has not been taught to them, and many of them could not answer well, but some of them could tell a few answers. Very good. So these are the questions that were asked in, say, New Delhi, Lucknow, and also Bhubaneswar, 3 centers, 21st September. So if you collect all the videos I have posted for different dates, right from 16th to 21st, 1 week, 6 days, GD topics, and also group exercise topics, you will come to know. But of course, the questions asked in one center is repeated in another center, but the same question is not repeated second time or so in any of these centers. That's what I have seen. So thank you so much. In the meantime, I thought I can share some information with you. Recently, I came across an interesting item about, say, in the Facebook. Say it says about Bank of Baroda has issued a circular that their employees can take loan, personal loan from some banks they have mentioned for 10 days for festival purposes, and it seems it will be recovered from the salary of these staff members. Bank of Baroda, big bank, Bank of Baroda, Dena Bank, Vijaya Bank, all the three together, and the bank has made it. Probably they don't have funds. Maybe there is a reason or some other reason. They have told their this is circular issued to all branches on September 21. This is they said this circular is valid for 10 days only, and they say the employees of their banks they have to go along with no objection certificate, salary certificate and all to any of the banks like State Bank of India, Allahabad Bank, Bank of India, and apart from that, now they have also entered into agreement with the Union Bank of India, four banks for them to raise loan. That is, Bank of Baroda employees can take loan for personal loan from State Bank, Allahabad Bank, Bank of India, and also Union Bank. Now you may be wondering why I'm reading this. It's because all these years it is an accepted norm. No bank employee shall take loan from another bank. That is the condition. In fact, that's what they take in your rules and regulations also. But now they have made relaxations in this in view of the contingencies, and also because the festival is coming like Navratri, then Saraswati Puja, and all. Also, what is that? Diwali. All these are coming. So, in order to help employees get some loan immediately, personal loan, this arrangement has been done. So this is just a matter of information, and you can think about this. Mostly they may not ask unless, of course, there may be some retired bankers who will be asking. No, in State Bank you get only their own DGMs, and some of them may be aware of this. Now it is 5:07 p.m. 5:07 p.m. 21st of September. Sai rocks. Yeah. So these are the questions I thought I must share with you. I hope you have understood these questions. And only problem is so far now, what are the topics that were found very difficult? Demographics dividend. That one was actually I was not aware of the meaning. And if only somebody can raise that, then we can proceed from that. Whereas the other one, RERA, is really tough. Unless you know the rules and regulations, it will be difficult. But of course, I know as a citizen that there were some problems for companies not completing the buildings and all, and government had to bring some regulations for that. That was only I was knowing. There was one GD on uniform civil code that was there earlier. That at least is a general point. Uniform civil code, I gave you that. What is that? Say, um, Wikipedia link also. That from that at least we can know. Uniform civil code. There, you know what they say. We want to have a same rule for all the citizens, but that is impossible. That will not happen because there are different laws for Muslims, Christians, Hindus, and all that. So that cannot be achieved. That at least generally we can talk. No, no, we must have, but we cannot have. So like that we can go on be discussing. Then yes, sir. That triple talaq. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, it's okay. It is like say vegetarian, non-vegetarian friends meeting together. The vegetarian friends will say non-vegetarian food is not good. The non-vegetarian girls will say vegetarian food is not good. यही तो चलता है दुनिया में यही चलेगा. That is we learn what has been taught to us as correct. उसका ऊपर में तो हम लोग जानते नहीं है. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है. Yeah, we can have different civil code up to an extent where it does not violate fundamental rights. Maybe that is an amendment, but one thing that's what they are attempting. And again, they cannot attempt to have a uniform civil code because it costs vote. It costs vote, and again it costs, say, certain disturbances. Already we are seeing lot of mob lynching and all that. That result, again, that was a topic given. Are we going toward, say, a sort of society which is yeah, enforcing laws quickly, something like that? So that again is a difficult topic. It depends. Some topics are very easy and interesting. For example, in one group exercise, they gave the, what is that? What will you look when you buy a smartphone? That's very easy. But other things were somewhat tough. Sai Rak Sandeep. Yeah, yeah. Good. You have appeared for IDBI also, na? Today, IDBI results have come. That is assistant manager's post. For that has come, and thank God, out of so far I have received letter from four candidates stating that they have been selected. I think I will get some more intimation about more people being selected. That way nice. Clause Article 371 gives special powers where law cannot disrupt with reference to Naga's regional laws. Okay, 371. So there was one more question about Article 35A also. What is that? Article 35A. Because there was a question about Article 35A. Article 35A of Constitution that empowered the Jammu and Kashmir state legislature to define permanent residence of the state and provide special rights and privileges to those permanent residents. Yeah. Oh, acha, you are not applied to IDBI, right? So that was 35A. Again, but many of the candidates who come out say sometimes they ask questions with which we are not comfortable. For example, civil engineering candidate asked about cantilever bridge, this bridge and all. 100% he has not been taught those things in the college. And how can he answer that? That's really tough. And that will be possible only when the candidate reads some general knowledge things and all that, trying to know more about construction and all, but not many of us do that. Good. Very nice. I think I covered all the important points regarding the questions asked and also about Bank of Baroda asking, permitting employees to raise loan from other banks. Thank you so much. Thank you. Best wishes. Good night for you. Go and take rest. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow evening. Thank you. Bye.